but we call it sauce meat back then. They made bacon and everything, and we ate the whole hog the way they said, didn't leave it. And so they took his interest and put stuffed sausages in it like we do the links we have now. We eat everything on the hog.
You know what chitlins are?
Mm-hmm.
That hog maw.
They ate everything in it. And you asked him a while ago how was life. To me, I think life, as I look at it now, have more modern stuff, more money to buy things with, could go to Walmart 24 hours a day. But as I look back, I think life back then was better than yours now. Didn't have the car, didn't have the money. People were more close together. Every Sunday, you know, like his family go to my parents' house, they sit and talk. Didn't have no TV to mess with you, no telephone to mess with you. And get up on Monday morning, didn't have no insurance, no telephone running, gossiping about nobody else.
I don't think it was a house around there, you had a lock on it.
No, no locks on your house.
If you needed some sugar, like I said, you didn't go to town.
No.
If you ran out of sugar, just go to the next person's house.
That's
right.
right.
They were gone. You go in and find the sugar, get your drum.
That's right.
Leave a note and say, hey, I got a cup of sugar.
That's right. Love one another, people close to one another.
Yeah,
but now you got all these modern things, but dudes got to bring it to get it. Got to have police everywhere. We don't have no police around. And where I live now, I've been living there all my life. I never locked the door. Man built the house, threw the key, we don't know where the key is at. Nobody. My daughter, son comes in, friends come in, 1 or 2 o'clock at night, gets in the bed. And so far now, it might not, tomorrow it might be different. But like you said, I believe those were the better, good days.
well, you know, when you don't know, you've never been any place else.
Yeah.
And those were good days because we used to get up, we milked cows, we sold milk, we kept milk. And the butter you get now, it's nothing, you know, we used to get it and just set it over, let it warm and heat sour and ferment, whatever.
Goes through all its phases.
And then we would have a churn.
Yeah.
You know what a churn is?
I do. I've never.
And churn the milk
Yeah.
and drink buttermilk. And we didn't have people going in eating all day long. You had breakfast, dinner, supper. Everybody came to the table, everybody ate.
That's right.
After prayer. And at night, in the wintertime, sometimes we would have, before we went to bed, sweet potatoes baked in the ashes.
Oh yeah.
Dessert.
Yeah, we raised sweet potatoes.
Dessert.
And we would bring the sweet potatoes in, and at night, if you feel like you'll be hungry, just push the ashes back,
Dessert.
put the potato in there, and have sweet potato before you went to sleep at night.
And he was saying a while ago about like the milk. Right at present, I'm running the dairy right now. I've been dairying for myself. Be 32 years in November. But anyway, I have people come to my dairy, especially children, even my kids and grandkids. They doesn't like this milk come out of the dairy because it doesn't taste like the milk that's in the box, bottle or jar, because they don't understand that milk you buy in the store is watered down. They done pull all the cheese, all the butter fat out of it. They sold the cheese one way. When you get it straight from my tank, you get everything, you know. It's so cold, it comes out of, I got it in the tank, you know. It's so cold that people come out there and I give them a cup full of, well, it just tastes different. I said, yeah, you getting the real milk. You're not getting milk when you buy it. So they don't understand that, you know. And by a lot of kids come by there and people, 2 churches came from Fort Worth. They just want to see how dairy, how cow thing acts, you know. So they want to see all that kind of stuff. So it's amazing to them, but to me, just more cows. See, my dad had hogs all his life, and I had a son, he was in school. So he told me, he said, Dad, I need some money we're going on a trip tomorrow. My dad had 300 or 400 hogs out there all the time, and he'd been around them. So I gave him the money, he came back afternoon. He was mad. What is it? We want to see some more dumb hogs. Who wants to see some more hogs? But the other children hadn't been around hogs. He'd been around more than life, so he didn't want to be around them. So, you know, and like, I tell a lot of kids things, you know, we don't appreciate a lot of stuff that we have, you know. And so I said, it's good to be able to have, see things like, you know. And God has blessed us to be living this long, you know, like these communities. And all these communities, talking about, they hadn't died yet. A lot of people, you know, they're trying to come back where they used to live in these communities. They're trying to come back home. I don't know why. They're trying to come back. Kids, young kids. And I was telling some of my aunts up there while they were in a big community. I said, y'all saying y'all daddy was so dumb, uneducated. How y'all go off and y'all got y'all schooling, y'all go off and stay off 30, 40 years, and y'all want to have to use the property and stuff he left here for you. Y'all be bringing something back to the table till coming back, you know, he left for you. But I said, he was pretty smart to leave it for you. He was pretty smart. So,
Did, I'm thinking about, speaking of fathers, you said, did you say your father was a school teacher? Your uncle, okay. The school was near this property.
It's just across the road.
Okay. What was that like? You're in the earliest days here.
It started off as a 3-room school.
Okay.
Of course, it was all, you know, it was black school. And
With this bit, this is in the 30s,
30s,
40s. Okay.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I went through 11th grade. They sometimes in that they took one room and divided it and made 4 rooms. I went through 11th grade at a 4-room school. 4 teachers.
Times. So all of the other grades were taught in the.
Yeah, but I'd say like from the 9th through the 11th, we were all in one room at one time, same time.
What was that? What was that like? How was the class big? Was it?
No, it wasn't that many. See, because they had a school year at about 4 miles.
yeah.
About 4 miles over there, they had another school.
Okay.
See, they didn't combine like they did Silver Spring. Silver Spring sucked them all in different areas right into it now. But like you said, they was all little schools split up.
It was all within walking distance because we didn't have buses, we didn't have transportation. So they just put the schools close enough to where.
And I think the teachers back then was more close to the student. Because teachers live around here with them. They knew their parents. And like I said, some of the first, second, third grade was all in the same room. And the kids understood that, you know. And I think the teachers were more dedicated to them too, you know. I'm going to whip you. And I mean, they would whip you.
They
And
would?
they would whip you. They not like you on the ear.
What, like with a paddle or?
No, with a good stick, with a club.
That you cut yourself?
My dad, they put some on you. He said, when we was coming up, I'm going to put some of these 4 boys in my family. I'm going to put some on y'all that when I'm dead in my grave, y'all won't keep y'all out of penitentiary. Don't let us drink or nothing. That man worked us all the time, you know. He said, I'm doing it because I love you. And I got 4 brothers who don't let us drink or nothing like that. One of my brothers said, I can hear him now. Hear my dad say something. He said, I get it right. Isn't that his voice?
But everybody, you know, I know you've heard this recently about it takes a community to raise children. Well, that's the way it was here. I could go to a neighbor's house. If I did anything wrong, I got to whip them there. The old saying was,
When you get home,
fix your wagon where it breaks.
when you get home, when you going to get
And then they would write a note for you to take home. Now, that was a load. To take this note home and say you've been, you know,
You gonna get another one.
and you get another one. And if you didn't get it, when you come, everybody came to church Sunday morning. Some of the men didn't come inside, but they brought their wives and the kids. If you didn't tell them, that's the first thing you went. Did that boy tell you that he did this and did that? And we did a lot of stuff. We did a lot of stuff.
But see,
We didn't have drugs to use, but we stole water. Everybody had water, but we would always go.
it wasn't exactly stealing, just wouldn't got away. It wasn't exactly stealing.
We was stealing. We was actually crawled out of it.
At night? Or just
in ribbon cane and we had to hunt. We had to hunt for a living too.
for the table or just
On the
yourself?
table, it was serious hunting. Yeah.
Like what?
Like rabbits, squirrels, possums.
That was meat. That was a meat. and those people back there could fix that stuff. My dad said one time he came. My mother went from the state. He said I didn't have the money, but he had killed some rabbits a few days before then, and she talked to her with her aunt. Our aunt showed her how to cook rabbits, and said you got to take. It has 2 skins on it. So she took both the skins off, took a razor blade some kind, and she got somebody had a steak beat, and she beat it on a piece of wood. He came in, she had fried it and batted some gravy. He ate it. She said, "Ain't that good?" He said, "Yeah, I know it's good, but we can't afford it. If Daddy have loaned you the money to buy this, I'm not gonna pay Daddy back." So she said, "That's the rabbit you killed the other day." He said he went out the next day trying to find rabbits everywhere you find them, you know. And people, I mean, they ate good too. And I was telling my kids back in a while back, I don't know the food we used to eat. We try to get away from buttermilk, different hog meat stuff. Kids got so modern, you know, trying to get away from that food. But now everybody's trying to go back to that same food now. Like tomato stuff. They said tomatoes good for men prostrate and several things tomatoes good